Hello my motor enthusiasts. You're tuned into F1 Motor Fever podcast. Today, an emotional revelation from Carlos Sainz about his unexpected exit from Ferrari has the F1 world buzzing.
Quite a bombshell, isn't it?
Absolutely. Sainz shared that he was 99% sure he'd stay with Ferrari for another season, only to be blindsided by the news of Lewis Hamilton joining the team.
I can imagine the shock. How did Sainz handle the situation on the track?
Surprisingly well, I'd say. He managed to win 2 races, including a remarkable victory in Australia, just months after missing out due to appendicitis.
It's fascinating how these unexpected turns can make or break a driver. How did Sainz view this whole experience?
Reflecting on it, he feels it's made him a stronger driver and athlete overall. He's quite proud of how he overcame the challenges.
Now with Williams, there's a fresh chapter ahead. I wonder how he'll fare with his new team.
Indeed, there's much to discuss there. For now, let's dive into the details of this dramatic turn in Sainz's career. Hey there, my motor enthusiasts. It's Enzo here, and you're listening to F1 Motor Fever podcast, coming to you every day. Joining me is the ever-insightful William.
Hello everyone. Delighted to be here as always.
Now, before we dive into today's juicy topic, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, turn on those notifications, and share your thoughts in the comments. Sharing with your mates and family really helps keep us on track.
Indeed, every like and share counts. We truly appreciate all your support.
And as for today's episode, you won't believe what I'm about to reveal. It's all about a big shakeup in the F1 world with Carlos Sainz and Ferrari, and trust me, this is one piece of news you wouldn't want to miss. It's relevant because it shows just how unpredictable and thrilling the world of racing can be.
Oh, I'm all ears, Enzo. Let's dive right into it.
Let's go full throttle. Diving deeper into this, Carlos Sainz's departure from Ferrari was a hefty emotional rollercoaster. He entered the season knowing it would be his last with them, despite having strong seasons previously. Imagine being 99% sure of renewing, only to be hit with the news of Lewis Hamilton joining in your place. Quite the shocker.
It's definitely a monumental shift. But don't you think this kind of thing happens often in the fast-paced world of Formula One? Teams have to make tough decisions to keep their competitive edge.
True, team dynamics are always evolving. However, it was the timing and unexpectedness of it that seemed to hit Sainz hardest. He was left grappling with disappointment yet still went on to train and race with the same vigor. Winning in Australia must have been bittersweet.
While I understand the emotional impact, it might also be argued that such challenges push drivers to new heights. Sainz himself mentioned becoming stronger. Sometimes, stepping out of your comfort zone is exactly what's needed.
That's a fair point. The adversity did seem to fortify him. He's emerged more resilient, even if it was a hard road.
Exactly, and it's this resilience that often defines great athletes. Of course, not everyone will agree, but that's the beauty of it.
I see where you're coming from. There's definitely some merit in that perspective, though I'm still not entirely convinced.
That's perfectly fine. Disagreement is natural, but being open to other viewpoints is crucial.
Agreed. I'll mull it over some more. There's always something to learn from different angles. Reflecting on his time with Ferrari, Carlos Sainz has mentioned that, in hindsight, he's almost proud of the experience. It seems that the tumultuous period has molded him into a stronger driver and athlete. And now, he's gearing up for a new journey with Williams.
It's intriguing how such challenging experiences can evolve into something positive. He's already had a taste of life at Williams with the post-season test at Abu Dhabi. A fresh start often brings renewed vigor.
Absolutely. It's a chance for him to channel all the lessons learnt into a new chapter. And, speaking of new chapters, the past season was quite the spectacle with Max Verstappen clinching his 4th driver's title. Meanwhile, Lewis Hamilton had a rather underwhelming final season with Mercedes.
Indeed, a fascinating dynamic between the highs of Verstappen's triumph and the lows of Hamilton's struggles. It's a testament to how unpredictable F1 can be.
Couldn't agree more. It's such twists and turns that keep us on the edge of our seats. And now, with Sainz at Williams, it'll be interesting to see how he adapts and what he brings to the team.
It's certainly a storyline to keep an eye on. Transitioning to a different team is never straightforward, but Sainz's resilience might just be the key.
Well, we're all set for an exciting time ahead. Let's see what unfolds in the coming season. Right, what's the current chatter online?
Let's have a look. The main post from someone called Beanbag Reg states, quote, Lawson to replace Perez, unquote. But Overspeed has chimed in with a bit of caution, saying, quote, there has been no confirmation from Red Bull yet, so take it with a grain of salt. Other sources are reporting that negotiations and discussions are still underway, unquote.
Sounds like the rumor mill is in full swing again.
Indeed. Then we've got an interesting thread about Yuki Tsunoda. Raging Bear Bull asks, quote, isn't that one of the major reasons why they didn't want to promote him, unquote. Then Unlikely Log explains, quote, no. Yuki is a Honda guy, this is the main reason they don't want to promote him for a year when after they change their engine manufacturer, unquote.
Politics in Formula One, always a layered affair.
Exactly. Then there's a back and forth about whether it makes sense to promote Tsunoda for a year. Hermit That's Hermit suggests, quote, wouldn't that be perfect though? Give him a year in the big seat and then you can give Lawson some time to get in the groove, unquote. But Generic Person 3833 counters with, quote, and help a direct competitor for 2026. Giving Yuki his year to refine and shine in a top team is not in Red Bull's interest, unquote.
A classic case of balancing short-term gains with long-term strategy.
Precisely. And then, there's a bit of a history lesson on driver treatment at Red Bull. Oki Bobby remarks, quote, they lost me over the treatment of Ricciardo, unquote, and Mr. T735 adds, quote, now Lawson will be on the other end of the garage shots, broadcasters trying to see Yuki's reaction anytime Lawson goes out early in qualifying or bins it while Yuki is in the garage, unquote.
It's a tough sport, no doubt. But these discussions are a reminder of how invested the fans are in the drivers' journeys.
Very true. It's fascinating to see how these dynamics play out both on and off the track.
Thanks for tuning into F1 Motor Fever podcast today. We've journeyed through the latest happenings in the world of Formula One, from Sainz's new venture with Williams to the rumblings about driver changes at Red Bull. It's been fantastic having you with us. Remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when a new episode goes live. It really means a lot to us. And don't forget, sharing is caring, so let your Formula One mates know about us, whether through WhatsApp, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, or even a casual chat over a cuppa.
Absolutely, and make sure you stay tuned. We're on air every day, so there's always something new on the horizon. Who knows what surprises are coming up next in the F1 circus?
We're looking forward to seeing you in the next episode.
Oh, definitely. Pedal to the metal, keep your gaze on the road, our channel's content is pure gold.